And we are back with Mindful Moments and Leslie Cutler. Welcome to the set
Thank you,
again.
Kim. It's great to be here.
It's always happy to have you here, and I'm excited to be doing this segment with you today.
Yes.
Because Julie is on vacation.
Lucky Julie.
So we're going to be talking about inner spring cleaning.
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Yes. So, spring is definitely considered this time where we think of renewal, we think of changing things up. It's that time where we remove all the stuff from our house that kept us warm, kept us comfortable during the winter months, and we create a new beginning. We simplify, we put clear goals into place, and we move forward. So for today, I wanted to discuss how this can be done, this inner spring cleaning, in 5 basic steps.
Okay. Our first step is live moderately.
Always a challenge. Okay, so the importance in this is recognizing the difference between needs and desires. So obviously we need basic things, food, clothing, shelter, that type of thing. But the desirous things are, extremely expensive clothes, eating out all the time. And none of this is bad at all, but it's all done within moderation.
In moderation.
And so, each day we're presented with a series of choices. Do I choose to go out? Do I choose to stay in? Do I buy this? Do I not buy this? And it's really being careful and mindful in those moments to make a choice that seems to make sense for overall who we are.
Okay.
When we get burdened down with too much stuff and too much clutter, it's hard for us to live a simple life, to be able to be ultimately who we are, because we're so busy trying to keep up with what it is that we have. And I know as we were talking about, it's interesting to think about our parents and their parents and how they all lived in these, small homes with 3 bedrooms, 1 main living space, and 5 kids. And everybody was happy. And
in 1 bathroom.
In 1 bathroom. I mean, it's just interesting how overall, as a society, we've really changed our ideas of what needs and desires are.
Okay. How about point 2?
So going along with this is ridding of the unnecessary. We have so much clutter in our lives that I think we even sometimes forget to see it ourselves. We're so used to being kind of engulfed in it and surrounded by it. So I challenge my clients, and I think this is interesting too, get rid of 1 to 2 things a day.
Physical things?
Physical things.
Physical things.
And I think if first it's a little bit easier, and then as you get deeper into it, you realize how hard it is. And I'm not talking about getting rid of things that are meaningful or important to us, but once you start opening your eyes to, geez, do I really need this? Does this need to be in my life? And this can be done in kind of an existential way or in a very physical level as well. We'll realize how much we can kind of simplify things and make our lives easier for ourselves.
And our third point is get comfortable trying new things.
Yeah, it's this thing called fear that always stands in the way. And I know routine is important to all of us on some level, and especially those who struggle with anxiety. Having a solid routine is going to be paramount. But what happens is people get so stuck in these routines that they don't leave a whole lot of space for possibility. They can't seem to move outside of that. And one thing that I try to do is, don't label yourself as this unchangeable creature of habit, but every day look for that 1 or 2 opportunities where you break out of a little bit of the unfamiliar. If you're somebody who struggles a bit with social anxiety or meeting people, maybe try talking to 1 person a day. 1 new person, saying hello or making eye contact, or somehow pushing yourself out of what's unfamiliar.
So something unexpected that you didn't see in your day, and just trying and going for it. All right.
Yes.
Point 4 is make small, continuous improvements.
Yes, and this all goes together, but I think of that expression and that Henry Ford used a lot. He says, nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small pieces. So if we took this and we took this concept and we configured it as a question, I keep thinking of, how do you eat an elephant? 1 small bite at a time. And that's very much about the point I'm trying to make is making these very small, kind of continuous positive changes every day. And, it's so easy to become overwhelmed. You think of, oh, I want to, lose weight or live a healthy lifestyle. And, trying to make that type of change is overwhelming and is going to freeze you in the face of it.
It's all or nothing.
It's all or nothing. But thinking, okay, so I get cravings for snacks at X time of the day. I'm going to make a list of maybe 20 snacks that I could have that might perhaps be a better choice, and incorporating that. That will give you a very small step forward, but will allow the momentum as you're able to reach that goal, as you're able to move forward in that way.
And we're going to finish up with our 5th one, which you have to do quick, but is reduce daily stress.
Yes. So this is a tough one. You know, I'm a big fan of daily meditation, taking that time, you know, to kind of sit with things and think things through and process things. It gives us that leverage to, you know, kind of let go of what no longer serves us. And I know that we all struggle with this in some ways, but I think we all as a society try to control and complicate things. And somehow this letting go and this releasing, bringing it down can work wonders for us. It gives us incredible clarity, and it just allows us to be, to appreciate, and to move forward.
Thank you, Leslie. As always, it's very moving and thoughtful information for us to take in, so I appreciate you coming.
Thank you. Great to be here.